Good morning, everybody. It's July 9th, and it's another wonderful day. It was thunderstorming all night long, and it's going to be on and off showers today, and another crazy thunderstorm tonight. I'm just checking out the rabbit. I don't want to spook it. Oh, there's the chipmunk. Yeah, so let's get into this garden update. So I kind of spooked him over by the garbages. So yeah, it's all right, there we go. So yeah, it's raining a little bit today. Let's take a quick look at all these plants over here. I did a lot of yard work this past week. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit over here so it doesn't look so dead. I have my shovel here. I've been cleaning this area up, and I'm gonna dig up my hyacinth bulbs right there. But there's the iris, white, orange daylily. The iris is right there. Iris. Another type of iris, and then those are yellow daylilies, the cosmos. The Gladys is over here, and the mugwort. Come check out over here. Oh, the Gladys tipped over. So you see there's the poison ivy. I did weed all the way behind here up until the poison ivy here. But the Gladys is just come right over here and lift it up. Yeah, the storm must have knocked this over. I'll have to get a stick to prop it up. Just give me 1 second. So right over here I have the orange daylilies, and I'm just gonna snip that off. The white tiger lily. The rabbit's been eating all the violet leaves there. This lily right here, it's got little bulbs on it. Cosmos down here. Keeping an eye on that lily back there. This is a columbine. And then the cardinal plant's getting quite big too. You kind of see the little flowers starting to form. The lily's over here. The iris is doing pretty good. The morning glory I got going up this whole pole so far. Snake plant. Check on the blooms. There's actually more new blooms right here, right there. I got to deadhead this bush lily. And this morning glory too I got going up this pole. And iris is doing pretty good over here. There's that cardinal plant. And I'm keeping an eye on those daylilies right there. And then that calla lily right there. The rabbit's been eating right around it, so making sure to keep an eye on it. The orange daylilies up here. Actually over here you can see that the Japanese maple has new growth on it right there. Down here to these cosmos. Just gonna deadhead it. This one. And then on these scarlet sages here, they're actually pretty cool. Let's try to zoom in on it. they actually kind of open up like a little mouth, and they unravel and kind of shoot out. And you can kind of almost pull them out like that. And then the little seeds will form in here. So that's pretty cool with the scarlet sage. Once they lose all the blooms on it, I usually clip the flower spike right there. The pansies, yep, pansies. These little daylilies here, the white tiger lily. This lily right here. Actually, just easier to do that. But there's only a couple more blooms on these, so this one's pretty much at its last couple. And then when it's all done, I'm gonna cut the flower spike all the way at the bottom here. So this is gonna go when all these are done. The petunias, they're looking a little beat up because of the weather. Those calla lilies, the leaves are getting a lot bigger. Cosmos here, I'm just going to go through and deadhead these after. The iris. The rose is actually pretty good. All this red is brand new growth. And this was brand new growth about a week ago. And it's already turning red. Or, I mean, not red. That's red. This is green. And you can see that there's actually little blooms already on it. Let me zoom in on them. See that right there? There's actually little fresh blooms on them. And you could actually kind of start seeing them form on here. Right here's a good example. That will form into a bud soon. Yep, that's what the rose looks like. The little lily down there. This little lily's got buds. I'm actually gonna deadhead part of this fusion hybrid lily right here. I'm actually just gonna snip it there. Come over here to these Gladyses. That one looks like. Coming over here to these hostas. Let's go check out my backyard gardens before it starts raining too hard. I was checking for the snake and I scared the little red squirrel out of the snake house. So I'm coming over here to my grapes. My greenhouse is where I cook. The grapes are doing pretty good. The leaves have gotten quite big. It's my hand for comparison. There's new growth. I'm going to go through soon and cut off a lot of the new growth. I was reading that the rabbits really like grape leaves, so when I cut these off, I'm just going to leave them out for the rabbit. And just checking on everything. You see that there's little new vines being formed. And come on over here. If you were wondering how I have it set up, I have the grapevine right there coming out of the ground. It just goes along this fence line here. And then I just trained it over onto this fence and around. Coming over here, this is the cardinal seedlings, and then there's a daylily, strawberries, the hostas right here. And then I went through and got all my bulbs. I have tulips here, the dandelions, and then the daylilies right there. And coming back to my garden beds, this is where I was doing a lot of my work this week. I cleared up a lot of those sticks that were there in the back. I'm trying to clear off a lot of the growth along that tree line there to get some sunlight coming in the evenings. But I'll show you what I got going on. There's the watermelon. This is the Jersey grape. Here's the Niagara. No. This is Jersey blueberry. This is Niagara grape. And what I've learned is from the grapevine here, there was another second one coming up, and I snipped it because I want all the energy to go into this one vine here. And it's actually growing quite fast. And I put this bamboo stick here so it kind of has something to grab onto and go up. Here's the pink lemonade blueberry. The pumpkins over here are doing pretty good. They're getting quite big on this one. And this one over here. Just want to make sure that it's not going out. And then come down and check on the leaves. Make sure you don't have any bugs underneath them. They look pretty good, so. Alright. And the duck of the week this week is the scuba duck. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good day.